Hi, I'm Heather Johnston, and we are going into a season of fasting and prayer for the nation of Israel between September 4th and 24th, just before the high holidays, and it is a time like no other. It is a season of time where God would look down on a particular generation that would understand with great clarity. They would see with their eyes the unfolding of the prophecies over the nation of Israel. God said, when I bring Israel back into the land from the four quarters and I restore their cities and I rebuild their land and their land bursts into bloom for them, I'm going to take out that heart of stone. I'm going to give the nation a heart of flesh and put a new spirit inside of them. That is that stony place, that inability, that stubborn inability that is in the heart of those who don't believe, will be able to turn themselves over and say, I want to know God in a personal way. This is what is happening inside the state of Israel today, across the society, in the ministry of education, in the ministry of defense, across the civic society of Israel today. God is taking out that heart of stone. The Bible is being brought back into the schools as an identification point, as a place of heritage for this nation. The leaders of Israel are focusing in on the Bible as the point of identity. It's a time where the watchmen are to come to the wall and to enforce the victories, those places where Israel is going to step into their destiny as a result of people being on their face in prayer.
So we are calling 21 days of fasting like Daniel, the 4th to the 24th of September. The next day is Rosh Hashanah. Blow the trumpet. In the time of threatenings of war, upheaval in nations, there is a cosmic battle going on for the soul of Israel. And in the middle of this, God calls the Gentile church to unite in fasting and prayer, similar to the Jewish intercessor Daniel. This is a Daniel moment, and I believe even this fast, it's Daniel now. If we understood like you understand, because you're in the know, you're down there in the roots of government understanding what's going on with Iran, with the potential of nuclear weapons. Now is the time for Daniel to fast and pray 21 days, daring to believe for a shift, a restraining of principalities and powers, and a new day where God removes the veil and all of Israel's hearts begin to be turned to flesh out of stone. Join us for this Daniel Now fast, September 4th through September 24th, then the high and holy days.